G'day viewers, Ivan here from Peak Off-Road Equipment, Wetherill Park, Sydney, Australia. And this is video number 3 of the Land Rover build. Now this is not what we normally do here at Peak Off-Road Equipment, but hey, it's something for me to document and for those guys who are fairly interested. As well, I went to the Land Rover 75th anniversary at Cooma, organised by Mark Oakes Richards. And that was a wonderful occasion there. But this is an update to see where we've been in this time. We've been very busy at work, and we got a lot done in between all the other jobs. And if you go through the other video, you'll see this was all blank in the previous video and how it was before. Yeah, so let's get into it. So let's not screw around, muck around too much. Anyway, from the last from the beginning, these two jerry can holders were one on this side and a double here and a double there. We've put these together to make 6 jerry cans here at the back, so it gives me a lot of options. I've also made these 2 toolboxes. Now the toolboxes themselves, one is to hold a dunny. You can't have one and a missus, cannot not have one and have a missus come with you. Also, we've made a little bit of an angle here, if you see down the bottom here, which is pretty cool. And when you see the side shot, you'll see how nice that looks. Here we've got the ensuite, and we're running 2 spare tyres. I put the one up the top there, and it's already got the original one underneath. So now we've got 2 spare tyres. Just to tell you, I have these chairs. These are stupidly long. And this is a very expensive box, and we're going to get 1 shelf and 2 chairs in it, so work that out. But it's the first thing that you use. We also got these, I had the plain boxes first, and it looked really bad. So now we've got the molly plate that's been bent on by DMP in Wetherill Park. They helped us make these. Fantastic young lads, so have a look at those. Also, we've got the, this one here's the original quick pitch ensuite. We picked this one. We sell the Alu-Cab as well, but we don't sell these ones. But we needed it for the drop, and as you can see, the height here is okay for the missus, but not so much for me. Also up the top, which we'll get a photo, we'll insert it now, the photo. Up the top we have 3 solar panels, and it's roughly about 1.1 kilowatts or thereabouts in solar panels. And with the pictures you just saw, you'll see how pretty cool it looks. Anyway, from the last time you saw, we'd already had this all done, and I did take this away. I had the front section kind of made up, and I had a dodgy kitchen in the back. And I can't make the kitchen yet until I've completely finished the back and painted it. So we've kind of decided on this bit at the front, and let's just quickly open this up. We've got our holder up here, trusty holder. This holds the door open. It works for me. The ladder we've mounted now, which is pretty cool. This is Alu-Cab mountings. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now on the other side here, we've got Velcro. I'm going to jump in. Everyone, say hello to Dave. Hello, Dave.
Okay.
What we have here, you're probably better off in going in the doorway, Dave. Just quickly, yeah. What we got here is overhead lockers, both sides. I have enough storage here down the bottom here for 4 Wolf cases. There's going to be 2 ARB 47 litre fridges side by side, and then a kitchen out at the back. Now the reason we put the dunny where it was is this area is going to be completely dead. So I didn't want the dunny inside, and so if there's a mishap, which is quite a big possibility, it's not inside the car. So once this is done, we're finished with the insulation in the roof and put the aluminium paneling on top. We're going to be putting another set of overhead lockers across the front. We just have to drop this down and the batteries. The electrical system we're going to do a separate video on, because when it's done it's going to be fantastic. So we've ended up with 800 amps. Well, I'm not going to bore you too much inside because this is not done. The cushions are in, and underneath here we have storage underneath all of it. So all this is storage, which is quite a lot. Now you're going, oh, look how much weight you've put in. Not really, because I've only used like 4 sheets of ply. So that's not a great deal. We'll continue on. In the last video, we had these load bars. We were talking about the Rhino bars and how they worked. We ended up putting the 20mm spacer in, one finger, and we used the 20mm spacers and the 28mm Unistrut half bar. On top of that, we've got 2 more jerry can holders, as well as the 2 down here, which are not in, and another storage box up there. All right, well, we'll continue on. My light bar. Let's not muck around. You need some lights. It's an army truck after all. Actually, you just stay there, David, for a second. I'm just going to pop up. Oh, just while this reminds me, I'm going to pop up, and up here is another storage. So this is going to be for paddle boards or whatever else we can do. Let's go have a look inside. Alrighty. Inside, we've removed the seat because I'm going to be changing the battery from the front to behind the seat to give me room for a nice airbox when the turbo goes in from KLR. We've fitted the FPV or Ford XR6 seats. We've now completely timbered out the back. We'll be making a shelf up the top here. But apart from that, with the air conditioning also going into the middle here, yeah, it's a lot of work, guys, but I think it's going to be okay. I kind of like this, but I'm kind of going away from the army pockets here. I think we're going to try something a little bit different here. We did have 2 army boxes here, which worked really well on the last trip that we did with it, as well as the ram mount here for my navigation and stuff. Also, I'll come down to that side with you as well. On both sides here, we've got in and out electrical plugs. This is the out, and the other side's got the in to charge up the Victron system. I think we can just about finish up, so it's only going to be really a quick update. We've done a ton of work all on the back. If you have a look again at the back, just quickly, there is a lot of bolts there, a lot of bolts. And you can't imagine how many bolts are needed to make that all happen. So, right, we'll finish up. It's been late. We finished at whatever time. What time is it now? 7 p.m. and we're just leaving work now. So, hope you appreciated the update. I'm still pretty excited about it. In the background is the canopy camper. This is actually what we really do. And well, let's have a quick look. Come on, let's go. So this one here, we just made both sides because we're taking this away, dunny in the middle, and the bed is up the top. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening to me. All good. Things are fantastic here at Wetherill Park. We've been very, very busy. Hopefully the Land Rover will get you going. Look at me truck. Look at this. Awesome. Hoorah, guys. Have a good time. See you out on the tracks. Cheers.